loading right away. I'm going to force myself to stream because it does seem to actually work when it comes to forcing me to actually work on this thing, so that'll be good. So I have an idea of what I want to work on. I can show you this thing that I have. It's my animation checklist of every little bit that I want to like add to each part. So it's nice to have a thing like this to sort it all out right away. So yeah, what I'm hoping to work on is finishing that parts with the second part, like polish the animation for that. Maybe add this part with the masks, which I'll show in the second. But yeah, if I so have all these other notes for the third part, which is like all of the, I want to try and edit some of the things so I can like animate them more easily. So, you know, at least show what all that means when I actually get to it. But it's nice having a thing to check off when you're actually working on everything. Let's see, yeah, this is normal. I can actually do the thing. So basically, let's just show where this thing is right now. So pause the music. It's meshing me. But yeah, play what I already have since I've done a little bit since I last streamed. That's the next part. So basically, the last thing I was doing, which I was doing like literally like a second before I started streaming, was messing with the lights a little bit because I thought that Gangle looked a little bit kind of like obscured in the background because she was so dark. So I added like a kind of like red light behind her, which I don't know if you know this function, but you can actually set a light to be only visible in some specific like models. So I have this one light set up to only be visible with Gangle herself, and then I guess the ribbons coming from the ceiling as well, which I guess I don't even really need to keep that there because it's just so I don't think that really affects anything, so I'll delete that. And I also have it so only these things are the only shadows being created by the light are with Gangle herself. So the background wouldn't affect anything, then the light's like shining directly on her the entire time. So yeah, I need to still figure out like how I want this part to be, because obviously I've spent so much time like making these ribbons sway back and forth, but they're all kind of obscured in the background, which it's like I don't know if I really want to have them like have this light be brighter. So I have to keyframe for its brightness over here. Make it brighter, it'll be more visible, but I don't know. I feel like I also like kind of the darkness in the scene, I guess, but I'm not really sure if I should keep it like that. Also like a compositor where I edited the lights a bit. Keep the glare on there. To edit the scene a little bit to see how like the colors could work. If I like put it down like this, then it's like very contrasty, but then up here it's very bright. So I just need to figure out the overall vibe that I want. It's honestly pretty easy to make everything look a little bit more how I want, but yeah, anyway, that's just what I was working on right before the stream. So yeah, the main thing that I want to work on is just her animation, because it is very messy right now. So I need to, I feel like I had to finish pretty much all of the last part right here. Like, doesn't really need to be much more done there, apart from like little tweaks to make it look more perfect. But at the very beginning, I was very sloppy and just really quick to get everything in place. So I just need to make it all perfect again. So I think I have the old model with the previous animation. So I'll probably reference that a bit for some things. Like, you can see like how her like body is like tilted a little bit in the previous version. So I'll deal with that. I just need to, here I'd want to actually get rid of this thing. This is the video playing in the background that I was using as a reference. So I can make it more like she's twisted this way. I need to trim this on. And I guess I twist this over here. And it's gonna mess with the knees, but I think our knees will need more attention anyway. I could move this over as well, so it's like one problem with the rig is that the little points up here get really like weird when I twist this around, so I need to figure out a better location for this. Should get good with the lighting as well, so it's very obvious that her hair, or not hair, head is like, whatever you call the neck part is incomplete or whatever. That's a dust particle. So you don't really need to go too far into this part because it's more important. Like her knees are completely off the ground. So we'll put it like there instead. Flips into the ground because of that, but I can easily fix that. This is a weird quirk of the texture. Get her arm a little bit more smoothed out. I should just be using these parts of this because it's just that's what I put them there for in the first place. Twist it that way. It's a little less crumpled, but I guess it should just go that way. Let's see what the subdiv is like. Yeah, it looks pretty normal. Turn her into more of an arch. Although it's kind of making her look more like a perfect like cylinder, I guess. I guess it doesn't really look bad necessarily. How does that even look? I guess there's a copy that over so it stays the same. Here is where I need to like figure out some sort of method to should definitely be like putting her foot down like right away. One thing I definitely realized I needed with this animation is that I needed to be doing this on normal view with all the stuff off so I can pay attention easier. I needed like a video reference like all the other animators post about where I actually like do all this stuff to see how a real person would do it, but I'm way past that point to care about that right now. That's how you actually get things to look normal. Wait, you always just like that. Put it up a little bit. This leg up. So it goes up and then over. It's much better. All these ones are in the ground. Just gotta bring them all the way back up. What you get for doing imperfect. I guess I could have just bring out the root or something. Yeah, I was also going to get rid of that spin because I didn't really like it. I think I can just go in here and delete the rotation keyframes. Okay, that's easy. Very slow, but it goes with the music, so that kind of sucks. Also, it fits all the other keyframes. Let's leave it there for a second. Like these parts are moving. It's just not like I should have just kept all this stuff exactly still here. Benefited from putting all these keyframes here. Changing. Is it this one still? It's more like this one. This thing is also not staying still. I think it's because I tried to make it like curve down on the way up. He has rotation data. That doesn't matter. Is it this one that's doing it? No. Which one is doing it? Deal with it later. You can barely see it in the actual end result. Easy thing to do is give her a good keyframe here. There we go. There. It's like right here is probably when it maxes out. Just make them curve down. This is a case where you have to it's messing up because there wasn't a keyframe there before. This is why you really need to mark a bunch of keyframes, even if you're not gonna use them immediately. So it just marks checkpoints in the entire process. Going way down. Keep the arms down for a little bit. Need to be like curling downwards because of air resistance. So just have a keyframe. should probably go back and add all these keyframes. Let's go wherever there was a keyframe for the arms as a whole, and then just add a keyframe for each part so I can solidify their position where they should be. Now there are keyframes there. I need to keep the arms up for a tiny bit. Here I need to make them curl up. So probably need to. Here's when I go back. Needs to react to this. It reacts too slowly. Or too fast, I think. Right here will be part where like curls in a lot more. The other one really just stand up like that. That's getting worse than that. Suppose it's definitely not smooth enough. on the side even. It's very much not smooth. This is what I get for she needs to do something more than just get up. Needs to go like all this stuff so I can just focus on her. Get rid of this. Keyframe. That's what I need. It's this one, maybe. Yeah, I think that's it. Straighten out right now. Someone asking in chat if I have any tips for lip syncing with Gangle, but I honestly don't think I am the right person to ask for that because I do not feel like I have the process down really. It is like I feel like I realized after like having to do some lip syncing with Gangle that she's actually like one of the hardest like characters to like start lip syncing with because it is. Because she doesn't like have like a normal mouth that you could like reference like real mouths for or whatever. So it's like I really just had to like assume. I feel like it'd be much easier to just like reference a real mouth and see like, oh, like how does the jaw move and how does the tongue move with it, but you just have to like assume how everything works. I feel like it just doesn't feel right. So it feels so much worse than if you're just doing like a real normal mouth. It's like good enough, but it feels like it should be easier, but it's actually harder to get like a good result with it. I feel like it'll almost be easier in 2D because in that case you'd just be able to like, you know, flub a lot of details, whereas here you have to like, in 3D you really have to like care about a lot more about like how it all looks, because there's a lot more like you have to do every single frame in between all these frames, so it's so much harder to get it perfect. But yeah, it's a lot. Well, one of the other benefits is that considering this is like a Japanese song, and I feel like anime as a whole doesn't really go for lip syncing that much. I can really just don't have to care about it as much, which is nice. I was also even planning on making like, at least in the storyboard, the idea was that to have like one of this mask in the background and kind of do the lip syncing to the song as well, but I'm definitely realizing that I don't really want to do that, so I probably will not put that in, but it'll be a lost detail. Just get rid of her face stuff. I don't know why it's still there. I guess it includes the one part I do need, so manually hide it. Down a bit more here, I guess. A lot better that way. I've been live for 50 minutes and I feel like I haven't really done that much. Just how tedious animation can be. Back and do it. Make this lower the wind. Keyframes wouldn't be going in, they'd be going out. Polishing individual parts and go more in depth with other parts. Chrome front and back. Forgot about that. Most of these have keyframes right here. Animate this part for some reason. I wish I made it so it'd be easier to get a good appealing shape out of this thing, but it doesn't seem to be possible easily. This guy's good start at least. Just go here and do that. Kind of going the other way instead. empty that her body is parented to for the sake of her spin. So I need to figure out how to get this to look right. It doesn't look right because there's no other keyframes here. Spin data. Just carrying on going. Should make her beat pose for this. These two. Can't copy them both at the same time. This actually help then. Just need to eyeball it. I guess I can use the 3D cursor. Just move it down. One do this. It's the same thing. So askew. Just I need to fix the part here. Throw body backwards. It's just a weird thing. It's a little janky, but I'll just deal with it now. Shortcut. Digital Circus role players in the chat or something. thing in this part I forgot. That's that part. Sit back a bit. Oh. Close to getting to a decent stopping point with this. Like right before this spin is a good place to stop because this is not engaging content, as they say. Which is probably why I needed to do it on stream, because otherwise I would never let myself never be able to like actually want to do it on my own. I need a extra leg somehow, but I don't know how. Probably just doing messing with all these parts. So that's what they're there for. Let's do the was the animation really that bad? I don't remember that part being that bad. Okay, let's just slow this whole part down. Frames are for, but par with where I had the rough cut. I just can play it back and see all the parts in motion. It's at least on par with the rough cut, which is all I can ask for. But yeah, in chat, the whole thing with this music video said I just basically put it all together to make it feel however I felt like for the moment in the music. Like I didn't actually like plan for any like true symbolism or like any meaning or anything. So just basically doing whatever feels right in the moment. Just for some reason I felt like having her like faceless in this part. And of course this transitions into the third part. Just for fun, I'll bring up the rough cut because it's always fun to watch it back when you see something like this, because it definitely didn't really feel good to produce this, but I'm pretty sure if I watched the rough cut again, I'd say this is like already way better than anything that was back then. Let's go back. There it is. Pause the music and switch over. With the checklist, I guess I already marked rough animation, but say that's already. And I guess I could try do this mask thing. Yeah, I'll think about that later. It could be like a thing to do off stream because I need things to force myself to actually start doing this myself. This is what the whole thing is separately, or after all like the pieces were edited together, all that, but this is an even earlier draft than what I have currently, so it's very old. This last part's irrelevant. Yeah, I can already compare to what I have so much better. I can switch over to the first part and show what the improvements there. I actually gotta show Blender again. Just loading. So this is where I'm at now with this. See all the little changes. I think it will play nicely. A new logo for Kikuo. I think the lights are a little bit more on beat, but I'm not completely sure. Transitions to the next part. And this part I feel like is at least mostly done, like done enough where if I finish everything else, I'll just keep it in like this. But everything else still needs a lot of work, so I'll see how I feel. And of course, the thing we technically already watched, but we might as well watch it again for the sake of completion. I don't think I've really done much with the other two parts, so it's something else to show. I don't really know what to do with the camera here, but I feel like I should have the masks doing something because these, like the mask and the background ribbons. This part was definitely like, I just completely didn't bother with the rough cut, but now it's perfect. We're grabbing the mask. Even this part is pretty much already done. I feel like the bottom of her torso is a little still, but yeah, it's at least got a lot of stuff done. But yeah, as for the tears, they were actually probably the quickest part of this entire scene. It's literally just a bunch of, it's like a single like tear material, like object with just a bunch of the copy and pasted tears around, and they just kind of follow a single path down the entire stage. So just follow that path. It took like no time at all to get them set up, so that's the one part that's really easy about this. Yeah, I think someone asked what percent of this is the animation, which I feel like, I don't know if they really mean it this way, but like what percentage done is this animation, I guess. But I have really no idea because it feels pretty close to being done because it's just the animation left that I need to finish, so it's definitely over half, but if you want mask doing something. I can't trip on it. I guess I don't really. I mean, I feel like this having the masks kind of just like, either like speed up to like really high speeds behind her, or just kind of maybe like kind of detach and swirl around her a little bit or something would probably just be simple enough. I don't really think I'd bother trying to do it like a tripping animation. That'd probably be too much. I definitely need to also make the ribbons do something as well. So I just have to like shake. You could probably just have like a noise effect on their keyframes. See if I could just like put a keyframe like right here, or like just turn that back to normal. For that keyframe and the last keyframe that was active. If I just add a really big noise modifier, can I even do that? I never know why. Whenever I select something here, I always expect there to be the modifier panel here, but yeah, like right there, it just happens that in that case, but not when I select it otherwise. I don't know why that happens. So if I add a noise modifier, then it applies to the entire thing. That's annoying. Can I like deselect some of these parts? How do I like... I guess do I have to keyframe in the effect, like the influence? So like if I go here and type in 0, what? Why is it not doing it for everyone? I guess it's because I only have one thing selected, one like branch selected. Yeah, look into that with like a tutorial, something. There's probably something there out of how to add a noise just to like one part of the animation, but yeah, I guess across the 2-hour mark, so I'll say that's a finished stream, I guess, because definitely just doing this to force myself to work. It's not an enjoyable process. Oh, I can go back to playing Minecraft for the rest of the night. So, yeah, I guess I'll just see you later, or if people are actually coming back to these streams each time I start them. But yeah, whatever. See ya.